much usable space. And frankly, in Chicago, 4 or 5 months out of the year, it's just not that nice here. So she wanted to think, how do I create more useful exterior space? Well, if that's true, then not all balconies should look the same, because of course, not all balconies show you the exact same thing for different spots. So how do you know what shape your balcony should be depending where you live on your building? Well, she figured it out the old-fashioned way. She measured everything. Her and her staff built a three-dimensional model of the intended building and a model of the surrounding city, and they spent a month going up and down this model with laser pointers, looking for perfect lines of perspective. So as you look at Jeannie Gang's building from this angle, think of these balconies as the waving lines of perfect perspective. It's kind of stunning effect, taken all in all at the same time. She even designed her balconies to sort of, the railings of those balconies to just sort of disappear against the backdrop of the balconies itself. Smash hit building, a lot of people love her work, including George Lucas has actually tapped her to help design his museum that's going down by Soldier Field devoted to film. It's very exciting. Now one other building, now that we're closer to Trump Tower, you can get a good look at it. You can see the Trump Tower, that same third band, first from the top or third from the bottom, is kind of lining up with is the spire of the building to our right there, that beautiful white building there with the clock tower on it. Now this building is actually the first skyscraper built north of the river. For most of our city's early history, downtown was considered on this side. And then in 1920, this bridge comes in, and William Wrigley Jr. is looking for a headquarters for his Wrigley Company, and he wants this spot. Now, when we talk about the Wrigley Company, we're of course talking about chewing gum. So we think about Wrigley Field, where the Cubs play baseball. But this particular spot that he wanted actually was in the middle of this old, dirty industrial area called Pine Street. It even had a train trestle running right through it. It didn't bother him. He just had his architects build 2 buildings instead of 1 on either side. The train trestle falls away. Pine Street gets a rename, Michigan Avenue. Now, of course, the north part of it is one of the more famous stretches in all of Chicago, better known as the Mag Mile. Now, the exterior of the building, if you kind of take it all in, very much looks like a European cathedral.